Hey, if you're a writer, I bet you've spent a ton of time thinking about your plot, your characters, maybe even how you're going to land an agent. But what if the real first step to success isn't something you can just type on a page? Today, we're diving into what might be the most essential starting point for any author's journey, and we're drawing on some incredible insights from Dr. Monique Rodgers.
So let's just ask it outright. What is that one thing? You know, the thing that separates a manuscript sitting in a desk drawer from a book that's actually in a reader's hands. It's a question pretty much every writer asks themselves, and honestly, the answer might surprise you.
That's it. It's not about the perfect plot twist or the big publishing deal. Before a single word even hits the page, it all starts right here, with confidence. This is that foundational belief in yourself and in your story that basically fuels everything else you're going to do. It's the engine, not all the other stuff.
So let's get into it. Why is this internal belief, this feeling of confidence, the absolute non-negotiable starting block for any writer who really wants to make an impact?
I mean, Dr. Rodgers just nails it right here. This isn't just some nice-to-have personality trait. She calls it the very first step. Think about that. Without it, your whole journey can stall out before it even gets going. It's that core conviction that your story matters and that it absolutely deserves to be told.
And you know, confidence isn't just a feeling, it's like a creative superpower. It's the thing that gives you the energy to not just write one book, but to dream bigger, to think about scripts or songs or whatever else is in your head. It's the fuel that pushes you through writer's block and helps you finally finish that chapter.
And check this out. This story just perfectly illustrates where that power comes from. When she was 7 years old, Dr. Rodgers wasn't thinking about marketing plans or publishers. Nope. She just took some paper, stapled it together, and made a book. Why? Because she believed she could. She saw herself as a writer, and so she was one. It's that simple.
And here's the really important part. That same, pure, unfiltered belief is the exact same force that's available to you right now. It's about tapping into that feeling, that conviction that your story matters, and letting that belief drive every single thing you do today, tomorrow, and through every single page you write.
Okay, so you've got that inner confidence firing on all cylinders. Now what? How do you actually translate that into outer success? Let's talk about how to take that foundation and use it to connect with the most important people out there, your readers.
Now this is a total game changer for any author. Your book isn't just some product on a shelf. It's an extension of you. Readers want to connect with the person behind the story, and that connection is what turns someone who buys one book into a lifelong fan.
This is the million-dollar question, right? Especially when you're at a book signing, a speaking event, or even just interacting online. You've managed to get their attention. So, now what do? Well, Dr. Rodgers lays out a super simple but really powerful framework for turning your talk into a real conversation.
And here it is, super clear, 3 simple steps. It's all about being authentic, making it a two-way street, and then, and this is so important, giving that new connection somewhere to go. So let's break these down real quick.
All right, so steps 1 and 2 are really all about your mindset. When you get a chance to speak to an audience, please don't just launch into a sales pitch for your book. Share your story, be genuine, ask questions. Make your book feel like a natural part of a real conversation, not the entire point of it. Trust me, people can feel the difference. And this right here, this is where so many authors just miss a huge opportunity. You've done the work, you've built a connection, they're leaning in, they're interested in you and your work, so you have to bridge that gap. You've got to have a clear, simple call to action that makes it incredibly easy for them to stay in touch. And look, these don't have to be complicated at all. Just like Dr. Rodgers suggests, it can be as simple as, hey, I'll be signing books right after this. Or you can join my email list for updates. Or even just come follow me on social media. Each one of those is like an open door to keep that relationship going long after the event is over. All right, so we've talked about the internal engine, that's your confidence, and the external roadmap for connecting with people. Now, let's bring it all back to the most important writer in the room, you.
So really, what we've unpacked here are the 2 core pillars of your journey. It all starts with that inner foundation of confidence, right? That unwavering belief in your own work. And then it's supported by the outer tools for connection, the actual strategy to turn a curious audience into a real community.
So the only question left is the one you see right here. You have the foundation, you have the tools. The only thing left to do now is start. So what story are you going to have the confidence to write and share with the rest of us?